Hello, friends, both old and new. I'm John St. Baptiste, and this is Music Makes the People Come Together, where we share amazing and eclectic music with amazing and eclectic people, much like yourselves. This is this week's playlist. The playlist is always alluded to in the teaser for the week, which came up on Thursday. And the teaser for this week was Dance Me to the End of Love by Leonard Cohen, one of my favorite artists. If you want to check out the curation about that, you can find it in the description down below. And the theme is actually not as dark as it sounded like it was, because we've had a few dark weeks of music, and we're going to lighten it up a little, because this week's theme is dancing. Something that everybody likes to do, whether they admit it or not. So we're going to go right into this. If you just want to check the music out, you can find the playlist immediately in the description down below. Please, if you'd be so kind, on your way out, hit that like button. And if you're not a subscriber, when you come back to check out my curation, subscribe and maybe even share it with a friend. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, or YouTube will not tell you when people you subscribe to put things up. Doesn't make sense to me either. So, we're going to go right into the rest of this playlist. The Better to Be Happy track for this week is DJ Paul Alstek. I believe I pronounced his name correctly. And this is the track Life is Like a Dance. This is some great happy hardcore music. Super upbeat right off the bat, and it's pretty cool because this is coming from a live DJ set, so you get to hear the transitions a lot better. But yeah, oh my gosh, it's got a sweet breakdown about a minute into the track, so I really like it, I really dig it, and it does make one want to move. Next, I kind of cheated on this one. My full album for the week, the full playlist is always has either a full DJ set, a full album, or a full concert. And this week's album is The Dead Can Dance. And this is their album Anastasis. Came out in, I believe, 2012. Now, this is a genre. You think genres get specific? This is neoclassical dark wave. Check them out. There aren't any bands out there. There's some bands out there who sound like them, but not exactly the same. It's some really great stuff. It's their 9th studio album. I like everything by them, but I think this is really cool. This is actually when they got back together to start making music again. Essentially, it's this husband and wife who do the music, and they generally just hire session musicians and live musicians when they tour. Been around since the early 1980s, originally from Melbourne. And yeah, it's some really, really great stuff. Now, for the cover that kicks ass this week, I found 2 versions of a song I really wanted to put up here. And I like them both so much that, hey, kids, you get a bonus this week. So, the song is the Bernie Taupin and Elton John classic, Tiny Dancer. It's off of his Madman Across the Water album. 2 different covers. One is Ben Folds. And this is really cool because you get to see him talk about when he got to meet Sir Elton John, and also about like his inspiration to even play this. And it's live. This is live, which is awesome. The other is also live, and it is Tim McGraw. Now, even if you don't care for country, please check this out because it's a really, really good cover. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I like country. Not all country, but I don't like all of anything. I don't hate all of anything. And yeah, it's just an amazing cover. It's really cool. It's really heartfelt, and he dedicated it to his wife. Plus, you get to see just how great of a showman he is. which is also really awesome. Moving right along, the Who's House, John's House track is the Halogen remix of Whitney Houston's classic, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Now, this song has such a sick, awesome build-up leading in. This is classic style house, but it's a relatively new track. I think it's probably like about 2010, I think it came out. I'm not positive. It was while I was still throwing records. So yeah, 2008, 2010, something like that. But it's a sweet, sick track. And if you listen and pay attention, look for any of you up-and-coming DJs. Right at 3:05, this is when you want to flip all the lights in the freaking house on. Just imagine it when you're listening to it, and I think you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But just really, really, really great classic style house music, even though it's new house. So, this is the last week we are doing the genre playlist. I do genres every 6 weeks. I do 2 tracks a week. And the genre is subscriber based. So a subscriber tells me a genre they want me to curate, check out, and I work it into my playlist for 6 weeks in a row. So this is the last week for the playlist called Standing on the Shoulders of Giants, which is all post-1980 R&B. I really have enjoyed doing this, and I'm actually, because it's a music that I was unfamiliar with, I'm learning a lot more, and I'm actually checking a lot of new R&B stuff out. So I'm really excited about that. I mean, that's what this channel's all about. We share music. I share music with you. Please share music with me, and we'll share music with each other. And a good time will be had by all. So, the 2 tracks for this week from that playlist are Beyonce doing Dance for You. This is a really sweet track. It's off her album called 4. I really liked it. I like it a lot. It's got just a nice, soft, progressing beat to it. It starts out really sweet and sentimental, and then I'll warn you, it gets a little dirty, but it's a really cool track to listen to. I've said this before about, I think, something almost at least once a week on this R&B playlist. Light some candles and get with somebody whose pants you want to peel, because some good stuff. The other is Luther Vandross, who I've always appreciated as a musician. This is off his final album, and it is the song Dance With My Father. The album has the same name, it's eponymous, and this is just a really sweet and touching song. It might bring a little tear to your eye, but it's a really cool song. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. Once again, W. Heron, thank you for having me check this out. The next genre is going to be coming up soon, so I'm looking forward to that. Now, every week, I do a bonus track. I'm not going to curate this. All I'm going to say is watch this video, and ladies, please do not attempt this at home, because somebody might get hurt. But I'm just going to let you get there and watch it. So, we're going to move right on to the trivia. Trivia I come up with every week. It's based on the music on the playlist for that week. Anybody can answer, please do. You can do so in the comments down below. By the way, tell me what you think of this music. Tell me what you think of everything. Leave all the comments you want, please. So trivia for last week. Question was 4 songs from 4 albums by Depeche Mode. And Amy True, who anytime there is going to be some darker music, some gothic, some dark wave, some metal, she usually can jump on this right away. So if you have an answer and that's the genre, jump on it as soon as you hear this, as soon as you watch this video. Um, so her answer was the album Violator has My Own Personal Jesus, Enjoy the Silence, The Policy of Truth, and The World in My Eyes. The album Music for the Masses has Strangelove, Get Behind the Wheel, Never Let Me Down Again. And I can't even read my own handwriting, so I'm so sorry, Amy, but you did get it. Sorry about that, guys. Songs of Faith and Devotion. She picked Judas, Walking in My Shoes, and In Your Room. And I Feel You. And for the album Ultra, she picked Barrel of Gun, Sister of Night, Home, and No Good. Amy, congrats. Great job. I know I'm a little late on delivering your prize, but it should be up sometime today. So I hope you enjoy that. Now, this week's piece of trivia is the theme for the track this week was done by Leonard Cohen, who, if you've never checked him out, please do, because his music is amazing. He lived in 3 countries. He lived in 3 countries in his life. What were those 3 countries? If you can answer that, I will give you your own special prize track. If you can answer that within 24 hours of now, then I'll even give you a second one. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy the trivia. I hope you enjoy this curation. I've got some shout outs to drop really quick. And I've hit a point where I have so many people to shout out who say nice things about me. I'm seriously considering just holding up a piece of paper because it takes up quite a bit of time. And I want to thank all those people for all the kind things they've said about me and sending people my way so we can all share music together. That being said, Lauren's Corner, Indie Geek, Mackenzie L. Burns, Alicia Kingston, The Dog Show, Entertainment Hacker, AU Pack Mule, Al Red Sox Fan, and of course my co-host on my other channel, The Cylon Johns, Johnny Be Crazy. All of you, thank you so much for your support, and I just want to support you back. So I am going to go ahead and get out of here and let you dig on some great music. I just want to say thank you for coming out. Thank you for checking all this out, and I hope to see you soon. In the meantime, if you would be so kind, be excellent to one another and party on.